Hey, how's it going, everybody? Ultimately, I'm Lucky, and I am here for the Elite Draft League week number 6. And if this recording gets up on YouTube, that means we're going to try to record the battle live with me doing it. And I'm just going to quick summary of my team and my opponent's team, what I predict him to bring. So as of this week, I traded out Glaceon for Victory Bell, and reasons why Glaceon probably wasn't going to do much in the long scheme of things, as the team was mainly bulky offense, and I felt like Victory Bell could maybe do something a little bit better, as the bottom tier where Glaceon and Victory Bell are in doesn't really have much left in it. That's good, but Victory Bell didn't really come anyway, so it's not a big factor in this battle. But my opponent's team is Mega Charizard X, Aegislash, Keldeo, Galvantula, Licky, Skunk Tank, Alola, Golem, Piloswine, Togetic, Espeon, Dugtrio, and Shaman. And I predicted him for the 6 months to be Dugtrio, Charizard, Togetic, Skunk Tank, Aegislash, and Keldeo. And some of the reasons were like how Aggron were to bring the Mons in the test battle. Like, this is actually almost exactly what Aggron brings, except he brings Piloswine instead of Dugtrio. I think that's the only difference. So, it's actually the third team I built for craft, because the other two I tried making a Sun focus with Torkoal and Victory Bell, but that didn't really ended up working out very well. So, anyway, first off I have Dhelmise with Assault Vest, Power Whip, Earthquake, Rapid Spin, and Anchor Shot. This is mainly meant to wall out the Keldeo, as without it, Keldeo can kind of wreck through my team with moves like Hydro Pump and Secret Sword. And not only are we immune to Secret Sword, but we also resist Hydro Pump. And Keldeo's only real ice coverage should be Icy Wind and Hidden Power Ice. Yeah, you can see that right there. So any ice type moves that Keldeo would have, without any sort of setup, might not do much against us. And I think I need to keep Dhelmise just out of business until Keldeo comes in, and just make a dedicated switch into Keldeo every time, and try to be really careful about risking its life down. And we just put all of EVs in HP and attack. Next up we have Gliscor, which is a Toxic or Poison Heal set, and this is just meant to wall out the Charizard, but thankfully I'm going over this team because I only have EVs in defense. So I'm going to throw them up in HP. I want to make sure I get an odd number. Okay, I'll put that last there. It's gonna actually went over that. So Gliscor is mainly meant to wall out the Mega Charizard, because D-Dance Charizard is definitely what's coming. Let me take a nice look at the calculator. As Charizard is a Pokemon I need to always be on the toes with and make sure it just doesn't get a chance to set up on us. So we go max defense. And I think we were impish. Yeah, as you can see, Flare Blitz, it does a lot of damage as it is, and if Charizard gets to set up, that's not a very good matter. But Earthquake can 2-kill the Charizard, and he's going to take Recoil as well, which is not good. And I'm also just trying to get the Stealth Rocks up, which until the Charizard Megas are going to take a lot of damage. Even after the Mega, it's going to take still a nice chunk of damage away. And then we got Knockoff, because he has 2 Eviolite Mons, and Piloswine comes, it's definitely a solid switch into Gliscor every time. And if we can knock off the Eviolite from Togetic and Piloswine, then they are not very big threats anymore. Next up, we have Celesteela. It's just it's just a stall set again with leftovers, Leech Seed, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, and Substitute. There are a couple of mons that we can set up Substitute for, and not as many of the mons we predict to come, but still a solid chunk of the mons that won't come. Actually, no, I'm not going to change Substitute Protect, and I don't quite know what we have the fancy EVs for. Like we have 240 HP for in defense. Yeah, I don't know what these funky EVs are for. I would like to make them up to defense so Charizard can't really come in, but at the same time there's also can help against the Keldeo. So I'm just gonna keep the sets as they are. So next up we have Slowking. So we just have some traditional moves with Side Shock, Thunder Wave, Scald, and Slack Off. Just another Keldeo check really. And it can also come in against the Togetic, and depending on some other sets with some other Mon, that he can be able to live it. And also just to paralyze Mons like the Charizard and Keldeo, who can really wreck his team because since my team is so slow, he doesn't have to. He can do some speed creeping, as my highest base speed is 95. So if I can slow his team down, it's always a nice benefit for us. Next up we have Drapion, holding Black Sludge with Battle Armor just so we cannot get crit. The set has Agility, Poison Jab, Earthquake, and Ice Fang. So I don't quite know what I can get to set up the Agility on, or if I even want to run Agility, because in hindsight it might not even be the best course of action, since we lose some mons we can hit on. But I think we were stuck between Knockoff and between Knockoff Ice Fang. I don't know if I want to go Agility. Hold on. Sorry about this. I really don't know if I want to go Agility. I think we should. Really tough call between Agility and Knockoff. Let's just keep Agility. Let's just keep it. Okay. Too late to start second guessing myself. Last but not least, we have Conkeldurr holding a Flame Orb with Guts, of course, so we can get the nice little power up. Then, of course, for our attack moves, we have Mach Punch, Drain Punch, Earthquake, and Ice Punch. I think the Speedy V's might be to outspeed something. It could be to outspeed a Togekiss, or maybe the Pilot one. By the way, that's pretty much the team. So I'm just gonna send him the challenge as he is right here. I was gonna let the people on Mio know that we're battling. Okay, so he has some of it. So he has the Charizard, he has the Aegislash, he has the Skuntank, Alola Golem, Piloswine, and Espeon. Okay, the Alola Golem is definitely a Magnet Pulse set. Otherwise, I see no reason him bringing it. It's definitely a solid Celesteela check. It's just a question of what I open up with. When it comes to hazards, when it comes to hazard control, he has Espeon, and then he also has the Skuntank. So, it's a matter of what he opens up with. I was going to go Gliscor, but since he has the Espeon, it's not really the case. Call to open up with. I'm just calling to call a friend who wants to listen in on all this. So yeah, you're not gonna be able to see the screen with what I'm going to do with the editing. Let's see. think we can go with Conkeldurr. Because if we open up with a Charizard, we can Earthquake right away. He has a lot of mons that could actually successful to Earthquake. There's the Skuntank, the Aegislash Golem, and the Mega Charizard 1-2 Megas. So I think Conkeldurr could be the best option for now. And if you switch out, we get a free Flame Orb turn. Skuntank opens up though. Gonna take a nice look at what Skuntank can actually do. So Space Stats are best going for the attack stat. See, let's just. Oh, it has Play Rough. So Play Rough Skuntank is definitely gonna be a threat. I just want to do my calc here. Let's take the Conkeldurr set and put it into the Showdown calc. And now we need a Skuntank, utility attacker. None of these sets have Play Rough, but we'll put one. Put that right in. Play Rough can 2-KO, and without being burned, Earthquake can knock it out. So let's just go for that. So his obvious play here could be to go A8 into the Charizard, but then I'll get my Flame Orb up and we can definitely hit everything else harder once he Mega Evolves. Yeah, he's definitely doing some calc. So he does go into the Charizard. Very important for us that I didn't want to make that kind of call a bit too early in the match. But now let's compare Conkeldurr to Charizard X. And now we are burned. Yeah, so he's going to be taking a lot of damage once we... Yeah, he's definitely going to go down. We're going to take a lot of damage from Fliplets, but he's also just going to go down to an Earthquake. It just depends on whether he Megas first turn or not. If he doesn't Mega first turn and D-dances up, we're in big trouble. Because in this league, we don't have to Mega first turn. I think that's the case. And the fact that we're a Guts Conkeldurr is scary to him, so he's probably debating on what to switch out or sack off. Because he probably wants to switch into Espeon, but he doesn't want Espeon to take a burned Guts Conkeldurr Earthquake. Really, his best play is to either sack off something, go into the Pilot One or Espeon. Sets up Sword Stance, and he has some bulk invested on this Charizard. That Earthquake did 79%. That has to be a max defense Charizard. Not even. Not even. It has to be fully bulky Charizard. That's a fully bulky Charizard with a low roll. But we can still take it out with Mach Punch. So that's not a big worry at all. A bulky setup Zard though. That's something, but if we didn't have we have Mach Punch though. So even if it's max defense and HP Charizard, oh man, maybe a nature can come. Maybe a nature can. Ugh. Yeah, the switch was kind of obvious though. Now he's into Aegislash. And this thing, and it can't really touch us either, so we can just keep Earthquaking at this point, because now he has nothing that's immune to Earthquake. And the fact that Togetic is in here is very reassuring, because that thing could just come into Conkeldurr every time, even if we were to fire off Poison Jabs or Ice Punch. because as long as it had an E.L.I.T.E, it's very, very bulky. The traditional Togetic sets usually have like Thunder Wave, and only attack and move to be Dazzling Gleam and Air Slash to hit us super effectively. But we don't have to worry about the Togetic since it is not here. So in comes the little Golem, and he just named it right after me. And it is an Air Balloon Golem. So that's a very bold play. There's not even a step for a little Golem in here. Let's just check worst case scenario with an explosion. Either way, Drain Punch, it can definitely knock that thing out. Let's go Drain Punch. At this point, he would probably just be trying to switch around into Aegislash, but nope, he goes right into Skunk Tank. I got a lot of HP back, and I can just go for Ice Punch because nothing can be immune to it. Poison Jab did a lot. Goes down to Life Orb, so now we've revealed our entire moveset to him, and we're at just under half HP, and that's what he wanted to switch into the Espeon. We can go into Dhelmise though, since the Espeon will have a tough time hitting us with the Assault Vest. Yeah, see how little that Dazzling Gleam will do. And he lost his resistance to Ghost, but we don't have Ghost. So hopefully we can just bluff that. We can go for Earth. Well, I don't want to go for Earthquake though. Go Anchor Shot. That way we lock the Espeon in, and we can then hit it with a Power Whip. He'll probably go into the Piloswine. The Piloswine or the Charizard. I don't want to go for Earthquake as long as the Alola Golem is there, and I know that has Air Balloon. So we just Psychic, that still does a lot of damage. An Anchor Shot does knock the Espeon out, so that's really great. Since we don't have the Keldeo to worry about, I don't need the Dhelmise alive, really. So you're probably going to go into the Aegislash or the Charizard. Or Piloswine with the... Nope, so he just goes right into Charizard. Then probably just Dragon Claw, Flail Blitz, I don't really need it at this point. Move stuff, but we have Earthquake. We're just doing a little under the Earthquake damage. That's with the roll. Okay, yeah, so it's a roll with the Roost and Earthquake. At this point, he just has to attack or go right into the Alola Golem. If he goes into a Golem, I'll welcome that with open arms, really. I just don't want to stop spamming Earthquake at this point, because if Charizard gets at full health, that's really bad for us. I'm fine at sacking Dhelmise at this point, because Charizard can't get any more health than it really has right now. And he's still in... So yeah, there goes down the Dhelmise. I think I can go into Drapion. So we know it's a bulky Zard stat, so we don't need to worry about it having a lot of attack. So let's just put in all of it in defense. And let's get the Drapion set to put in. No, we can't spam the Earthquake on it. I think we can just go back into the Conkeldurr and Mach Punch. If he goes into Aegislash, that's fine. Okay, the Charizard's down. That is amazing. Oh man, that Charizard's down to a huge blow off my mind. Because while there's still the Alola Golem, Celesteela can win this battle. Oh my goodness. But I definitely want to get rid of the air balloon on the golem. But his switch in is very tough because I can hit all of his mons in some way. I can hit the Aegislash with Earthquake, the little golem with. Okay. Do I just get rid of it? He would need to be a max speed. You need a lot of speed in golem. He would need speed in golem, and do I think he would do it? The unvested golem with all the IVs has 26. If we don't knock out the air balloon on the golem here, that's a very tough situation we put ourselves in. Do you think we can actually take it out without Conkeldurr here? Do I go for Drain Punch and just knock that thing out? I'll go for Drain Punch. Wild Charge Hill. He has some speed in here, and he still has the air balloon. So now it's a tough situation we put ourselves in. There has to be some sort of golem set to put it. Okay, I can't base this off of nothing. Definitely should have just gone for that. That's seriously definitely a magnet pull golem. Against the Gliscor. If he has Stone Edge, he's not doing a lot of damage. Does he get an Ice Punch? It doesn't, so yeah, let's just go into Gliscor and knock off. I don't know if I'm out or not. He sets up his rocks. We don't have anything weak to it, so everything's just neutral, but now we can just Earthquake spam. He goes into Piloswine, so I could have continued to knock off. Probably would have been the better option. That's what I go into Piloswine on. Because I want to get into the Slowking and burn it with Scald. I feel like whatever comes in is going to take a lot of damage from it. No, let's get the Slowking instead. It's just a matter if he goes for Earthquake or not. So let's just send in Slowking. Icicle Spear. So now I can just Scald and hope, and now I have to pray for Burn. Really? He uses Earthquake, then we have to switch something out. And Toxic's and miss. That is very unfortunate. Can I get a Burn? Okay, I don't get a Burn though. So I can just continue to Scald. If he goes into the Golem, it's at risk of Burn. And he doesn't have a lot of attack specimen, so that means... So there's the Burn. At this point, I'll slack off to get HP back. He dies to Burn this turn. Or next turn. I don't feel bold enough to go into Gliscor to have it go down. So I'm just gonna Scald. Okay, it's 4 against 2. The Aegislash and Golem, they're both at risk of burn. Unless that's a special Aegislash. And it could definitely just be set up Aegislash. Okay, so that's the Aegislash fires off. So now for the harder part. Against Raytheon. And so you need to use a steel type move against Raytheon. Or unless it gets Earthquake. Probably gets Earthquake. It does not. Any real ground type coverage? No. Let's knock. No, we don't have knockoff. That's why I wanted knockoff. Well, we can just spam Earthquake. Because he's still scared of the knockoff. He has to send in something. So hopefully he can bluff the knockoff. Okay, it goes into the golem. He goes big off. Okay, it's the Aegislash against Drapion, Gliscor, and Celesteela, and they're all at pretty high health. I think he does go for Earthquake again. Weakness policy. Autonomize. Oh my god. That might be the end. Might be the end of us. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Flinch! He flinched us! He flinched us! That was game changing! Oh my god! Oh! Why? He probably wins the game with that. Probably wins. He's saying he's gonna lose. It all matters of how much damage he does to Gliscor. And he crits. I don't. This is seriously ridiculous. Seriously ridiculous. Earthquake needs to knock out here, Celesteela. Come on. We've seen Shadow Claw, which we don't resist, so that's his move. It has an increased crit chance, so he's probably just going to go for that. He needs the flinch. He flinches! Seriously! 2 flinches! He needed 2 flinches! God. He got the flinches he needed. Seriously! Flinch HAX! He won by flinch! Oh my god! That was totally hacked! Totally hacked! Oh my god! 2 flinches! That is so bull! That is so bull! Could have won at 2 different occasions, but he got flinched. Both Drapion and Celesteela lived an attack, but they get flinched. Fucking hell. Fuck. That is so ridiculous. I could have won at 2 points. I literally could have won at 2 points. Was the thing on Gliscor, the crit matter on Gliscor as well? Did it matter on Gliscor as well? It would have been +2. The Gliscor. The crit on Gliscor didn't matter, but still. I could have won at 2 points, either making it a 3-0 or a 1-0. And I lose to 2 flinches. 2 30% flinches. The fuck? The actual fine fuck. Oh my goodness. I didn't even give him any hacks. I was actually doing well. And then this thing came in with its flinches. Come on. That is not how I want to lose. No one wants to lose to flinches. This is seriously the most bullshit thing ever. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even care that I'm swearing at this point. This is seriously messed up. Ugh. Seriously. I cannot believe it. Oh, that's enough of this. So once again, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to smack the like button down below, because I need it! I need it at this point, because I got hacked to losing. Make sure to smack that stupid like button down below and subscribe. As you already know, your support is greatly appreciated. Oh, and all I can say is stay tuned for the next week to see if I end up ultimately unlucky. So I certainly did this week. Bye now.